Hello everyone, it's Marilyn Rivera here with my first video tutorial for 49 and Market, and I'm going to show you how I create this mixed media page using the Serendipitous collection. Let's get started. Because this page is mixed media, the first thing that I need to do is prepare the paper, and for that reason I am applying a coat of clear gesso over all the paper, and I apply this with my paintbrush. Once it's dry, I just take the photo and make pencil marks around the photo. And I select this stencil to create textures on the background, but as you see, this paper is gorgeous. So I don't want to cover, I just need these rich textures on the background. That's the reason that I select this stencil with this small design. As you see, no matter that I already apply texture, you can see the design of the paper. And once I apply the modeling paste and give all these textures, I'm going to dry very well. Now I am applying this iridescent paints that, as you see, if I move the color, the tone of the color will change, depends of the angle that you see the paper. And I just love that it has this is like a rose color, and I'm going to mix with turquoise violet, and I am mix both colors here, and I just love how this paint brings light to the background without rest anything to this beautiful paper. As you see here, I enhance all the textures now, and I'm going to let it dry once is everything applied. As you see, now I select this beautiful stamp by 49 marker, and I'm going to stamp randomly over all these textures. I apply over the stencil and on direct to the paper to create depth and layers of textures. And I select this paint, this ink, because it's a permanent ink, and you need an ink, secure ink to use when you are using paints. Now I put a piece of cheesecloth that I already paint in a similar color of the paper, and with a jute I made different like 3 circles, and I place this on the paper because I want to like frame my photo with all these textures, as you see here. And let me show you, this is from 49 Market, the jute, and you can see here what it is. And now I want to add a chipboard, but I'm going to paint the chipboard very easy with a sponge and distress ink. This is the vintage photo color. And now carefully I remove the chipboard. Now that I have everything assembled, I'm going to start to adhere the jute to the paper, the cheesecloth, and the piece of the chipboard or cardboard that I add. Here's the photo. This is my son and his girlfriend. Now I'm going to start to build the composition with all the flowers, these beautiful flowers. It's like a lavender, I think, violet color, and you see that I just play with giving like a little shape to the flowers. And I put 2 flowers in the corner bottom here because I want like make a transition between the big photo and the small one. So I just play with all the pieces. And this is the laser cut. I just love these die cuts because it brings the cut, everything. It brings these lovely details to the page. And I add the gears. I add a little of 3D foam tape on the back to create more dimensions, and it looks more natural in this way. And now I am adding the lips that I just love these lips. It looks very real, and it gives this nature look to my page that goes perfect with the photo. Now I am playing with all these elements and just playing and move it. I am trying to make a harmony, a balance between all these elements on my page. But very important that the focus on this page are the photos. So I am trying to make a balance between all the elements. Now I add some more gears from the laser cuts from the same collection. The butterflies, I'm going to let the butterfly to the end. Now I take the piece of the chipboard and I cut in pieces to add these textures on the background. Now it's time to adhere all the pieces, and I adhere the chipboards, and I already adhered the photo, the elements, the flowers, and now I decided to add these flowers that are very similar to the ones that in the paper. And with my stylus I push the paper to give them a little of depth and dimension to the flowers. Now I'm going to add more elements on my page, and I just love these wishing bubbles from 49 and Market, and I'm going to adhere some of them of the background just to play look to balance everything here. Okay, now I'm going to add some pearls. I just love pearls, so I can't make any project without them. So I'm adding a few of them around all this work. Now it's time that I'm going to add textures on the background, and I am applying with gel medium some glass beads. I select this glass bead in specifically this color because I am applying them or put them over all the paint, all the iridescent paint, and it will give, I don't know how to explain how beautiful it looks in person because it's glass. So the iridescent, the luminosity, the sparkling of this paint, you can see through the glass, and it looks so pretty and delicate. I just love that effect. And I'm going to apply enough of this glass bead around all my work here. So I'm just showing you a piece of time, but I will add glass around all the work and over all the textures, the stencil work. Now it's time to add the title, and I just cut the title from one of the paper and add 3D foam tapes on the back. I'm hitting this on the bottom of my photo, and it is perfect. I just love how versatile are this collection. And now I'm add a drop of hot glue here and adhere it to the title, and it's perfect. I cover my photos, and I'm adding white paint splatter over all this work. It gives a lot of textures, and it looks so nice, so pretty. I just love the effect. Now you can see here all the dimension and how all the textures look. Other thing that I did is that I add paint splatter in color of lavender. Now I adhere the butterflies, and here is the final result. I just love how it turned out. I hope that you like it and that it inspired you to create something very romantic and special for someone that you love. So I hope that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. See you soon. Bye bye.